Well, good morning. We are currently in the Leeds yard that we have just started. It's just come up to about 4:15 this morning. In fact, no earlier than that, it's just come up to 4:15. We started at 3:30 this morning. It is Friday though, so all is good. So yesterday was just a lot of mileage and a lot of driving about, and I think today's just going to be a short day, to be fair, because there's not a lot of work about at the minute. So we're just going to go get a box on now out of Freightliner in Leeds, and then we're going to be heading over towards Barnsley with that one to deliver it. We've got to deliver it some truck and tyre place or something like that, I think. So let's go get this box on. Right, we're just around at Freightliner now. Just getting this trailer set up. Took a lot of building the air up this morning though. There was nothing left in it. It's not usual to see it that low. I couldn't even get the parking brake off this morning, so there's some, to be fair, we did pick the trailer up yesterday. It could have been sat there for a couple of days, you know. So it's probably just potentially the fact that there's just been sat there. There were no air left in it whatsoever. So we've had to build out reserve and that up again for the tanks. So it's no biggie though. We got it done. Yard were quiet, which is the main thing. So we're just getting this set up for a 40-foot container. So whoever had it last had a 20-footer on it. That's why all these middle pins are up. Don't know what that noise was. Probably the big steel place that's next to us, somewhere inside, moving some steel. But that's our trailer set up, so we can go get this box on in Freightliner now. We're just in Freightliner now to get our box. It's a heavy one it's picking up. It's 25 ton it's picking up from the other side. Jesus, that's heavy on one side, is that, innit? It is, you can see how it's leaning left. It's probably more weight on the back end than in the actual front end of it, so it could be an interesting one to get on. No worries, we'll get in and get it on. We'll pull forward now. Get in position. There we go. We'll bring it down and we'll get this box on, so we're not doing that bad. We've just straight out again. It's 4:05 at the minute. We're 23 mile away from the job, so we're going to be there early, but you know what Freightliner's like, it's really hit and miss in it, whether we can get in or not. So we'll play it safe, get in here early, get the box on with a bit of force, but it's on. And there we go. That's our container on for this job in Barnsley. This truck's trying to still settle with the weight on it. I do need to turn it off properly and let all computers shut down on it because the cameras aren't panning around this morning. So we'll maybe nip into Woolly Edge and get parked on the back of the wagons for 10 minutes or so, let everything shut down so it can recalibrate the tracking on the cameras, because they really do help on these trucks. They really do help. So let's make our way through here. So I'll go get this. We'll get this twist locked on this box so we've got it secured to the truck, and make our way down towards this job at Barnsley. I more or less decided just to come straight to the job here. I got into Woolly Edge. I stopped on the back of the row in the middle of all the wagons that part there, but I thought the camera's turned off and then I turned it back on again. I thought I'll just get here, get down to the job. We're on site then, aren't we, or near enough there. I think I might be able to park in the estate literally around the corner from the job, so if we can do that, we'll be we'll be laughing because we'll literally, like I say, we'll be on top of the job. It's just come up to 4:43 at the minute, so we are very early, but it's better to be early than late, because you know what we can be like in Freightliner. You know, you can easily be an hour in there trying to get a box. You know, for the sake of half an hour. I thought it's Friday, we'll get started early and we'll get on our way. I want to be in this lane. It's a bit misleading, that junction, isn't it? It's a bit weird. Doesn't help when my sat nav don't give me road names or road numbers. All I've got is Birdwell roundabout on this. Doesn't tell me what road number I'm actually following. I think it's 6195 for Doncaster I want. I roughly know where I am. That's how I knew that I was going to go wrong there. So we're 1.8 mile from the job. Got no one behind us at the minute, so we're turning right at this roundabout. No, straight on. Second exit, so we can use both lanes. It's nice and quiet this morning, it's how I like it. In fact, it was more that services sign, that BP sign that we saw back there, that made me think I was going wrong. So a quick look at my sat nav and I realised I was going to go down into some B road or something like that. There's actually some weight on this. We've been down to 39 mile an hour on the hills on the way up here, so we have been struggling. Right, turning right at this roundabout. The job's actually on our right somewhere. Yeah, there, Universal Components. Thought I'd seen the sign before, front road, and our last down here. So we've at least spotted the job. We know we're in the right area. 0.4 of a mile. Just watching for the cars. There we go, they're clear. So we're up here. As the ambulance is coming down. There we go. So we're turning right onto Ashroyd's Way. Like I say, the job's literally here. But I don't know if they're going to be open yet for me to get straight in. You know, it's 10 to 5. I'm not sure if I can get parked on this road here. Oh, come on, get some grip. Oh, my camera still don't pan round. Oh well, is what it is. I don't know if to go try this straight away. Just try and get parked on the road where it actually is. Maybe. And I'm right in front of the gate then for 6 o'clock. I can't imagine there'd been much more booked before me at 6. So I was going to tell my sat nav, because it's going to tell me I'm going wrong in a minute. My sat nav saying it's up to the left, but obviously we've seen it to the right. So we come down here. Well, there's no parked out on the road anyway outside of the actual job, so we'll turn down. There's 2 entrances to the car park for them. Yeah, this ain't open. There's no cars in the car park yet. But I won't get right up to the gate. And then my headlights lighting up that building, yeah. So I'll stop here, I think. Or do I just get right up to the gate? Right up to the gate or wait here. I don't think they've got their own. There is someone actually in the actual warehouse because the shutter's up. So we're going to go right up to the gate, I think. Don't think there's anyone in security though, as of yet. Is that? No, there's no one in actual security as of yet, but well, we're here on site, so we'll wait for someone to turn up. Well, we're in getting tipped. Well, I say tipped. They're not starting till 6. It's just come up to 5:35, they've just got us in on the bay now. We're on bay 8 in here. So they just came and opened the gate and said, do I want to come in? I says, I might as well get on the bay and ready then. So the doors are open. There's a stack of boxes at the back and the rest is on pallets apparently. So they're about an hour to tip usually. So we should hopefully be out of here for around 7 o'clock and then see what we're doing with the rest of the day. But at the minute it's back into Freightliner Doncaster this, so I might try and get the truck washed on the way back at Junction 1. But obviously plans can change, as you know, so we'll see what happens. We're tipped. We're just making our way across the roundabouts back to the M1. We've got an 8 o'clock VBS booked for Freightliner Doncaster to get this box off with. So we've just come up to 5 to 7 now. So I'm not 100% sure what we're going to be doing after this. I can't see them letting us go this early. It's going to nearly be maybe 9 o'clock we'll be finished by the time we get back to the yard and empty the truck and whatnot. Well, do my paperwork and that, because I leave everything in this truck. So I don't know. I can say I just can't see them letting me go this early, but if there's no work, is there? So I might be done for 9 o'clock maybe. It'd be nice, don't get me wrong. It'd be like having 3-4 days off by the time I get home. It'd be, to be home for 10 o'clock. Be very rare, be able to get out for a run, get some stuff sorted. But time will tell. You know, I'm not holding my breath yet that we're going to get done straight away. Like I say, I'm sure they'll find something that needs covering. Just a man coming round. Well, like I say, if work's quiet and there's no work, is there? Because they've got 6 drivers stood down at our depot. So if they haven't had the work for them to come in, well, they won't have the work for us, will they? So we'll see. It's early days yet. We'll get down to Freightliner and I'll give them a ring and see what they say from there. We're just coming into Freightliner currently. It's changed a bit here. I don't know why it's just stopped there. So we're going over to Norcon after this to get a box on for Monday. I'll let you know a bit of a plan when we get around here, when we know what's happening. I don't know why he's just stopped. He's talking to someone, that's why, and he's talking to the lifter. Tech's all soft in it. Come on, pal. So yeah, we're going to Norcon to get a box in after this. We've got a 7 o'clock workshop on Monday. The box is out of Northern Containers. We're going to try and get it released out of Newell and Wrights because it's a Hapag-Lloyd job, but I says by the time Hapag had replied, I could be up at Norcon and nearly on my way back here. So we'll get up there, we'll get a better quality box, and then we're laughing from there. We're straight back to the yard once we can get in here anyway. So we're down to Blue Sea, which it says is right at the bottom. It says is the bottom one. I don't think they're talking about what's happening here. I think they're just having a conversation, these two. Yeah, so we're going to go down to the bottom of this yard. It says that's where we're getting this off. So usually they go to Blue A, which is where the boxes are stacked usually, but who knows? Who knows? So that's just a rough plan at the minute of what's happening. We'll get a box on at Northern Containers and then we've got a box on for Monday, so we're done. Happy days. I've just printed my paperwork and everything is coming up roses at the minute. We're just in Northern Containers now. As you can see, it's quite muddy as we're coming around to get a box on ready for Monday. So we've just come up to 22 minutes past 9 currently. I'm going to stop here. This is one of their wagons coming up, one of their lifters. I think there's a Hapag box on one here. Yeah, Hapag-Lloyd we're needing. So when he asks, I know what I need. So we're just straight back to yard from here. So we're getting early finish today. hoping to be done by 11 o'clock. So we shouldn't be too much longer. We should be out of here by 9. No, half 9, sorry. It's 22 minutes past 9 now, obviously. So, and then we can fly back to the yard and be done. So, all being well, we'll be sorted soon. We're just getting down now to iPort. Yippee! End of the week. Been a short week, but it's been an alright week. It's been a quite good week, really. But yeah, we did get a good turnaround in Norcon, really, considering. I thought it might be a bit busier than that, but we're only probably 15 minutes there. So we just come up to 10:30 and we're getting off for the yard in a minute. It's a bonus, really, isn't it? So I said we would have been sat waiting a while if I'd have waited at Freightliner for Hapag to get back to us. I think they're usually a couple of hours to get back, and they still might not have let us get a box out of Newland Rights. We might have had to come to Norcon anyway. So I thought, just for the sake of it, I'll say I can go to Norcon, and then it kills two birds with one stone. But hopefully it picks up on the camera how tight this junction does get. I'll try and stay in this. I'll stay in this inside lane because it shows that I'm going to try and get over a little bit, just to stop another wagon trying to get up the side of us. But it does tie. They redid this curb here because it were all smashed at one point, so they totally redid the curb. But I'm not sure why they put it as an actual curb. They might as well have just done it as a low down one. Oh, I thought we were going to get straight out then, but Audi put his foot down. Yeah, I don't know why they just didn't do it as like a flat curb. It'd have been a hell of a lot easier for them to do it that way, and a hell of a lot easier for us to get in and out as well. But, oh well, it is what it is, innit? At the end of the day, we should get out after this van. There we go, we're going. We've not done bad. We've done alright. So yeah, early finish, 10:30. Should be done by 11 then with all my paperwork and whatnot. So I'll just do the mileage. That's what we've done this week. So considering it's only been 3 days, we've done 795 miles since Wednesday. So we haven't been hanging about. Roads have been clear, to be fair. We've not had much traffic. We've been sat in. But for the last 2 working weeks, I can give a proper one of that because no one's used this truck, so it's not been reset or all like that. We've done 1,650 miles for the last 2 working weeks. And why is this Amazon wagon going so slow? If I can get round them. They're only doing 40 mile an hour. Probably on the phone or something like that. They probably are wanting to get over as well, but well, they're going to struggle now because of all cars up the side of them. But they actually are coming back up alongside of me here. They'll be coming to this Amazon that's on this estate, so I don't know where they're going. I'd imagine they're coming to this Amazon anyway. Yeah, it's coming straight round the roundabout with no indicators on. It's got absolutely no indicators on, coming round that roundabout in wrong lane. Oh well, didn't affect me, so that's what matters. So I'm going to get off and end this video now, and then I can just quickly get everything packed away and start making my way home for a nice long weekend. So I will get off and I will see you all in the next one.